హాయ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, ఈ వీడియో చివరి వరకు చూడండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. ఇలాంటి వీడియో మరి ఎక్కువ చేయడానికి ఎంతో సపోర్ట్ అవసరం. స్కిప్ చేయకుండా చివరి వరకు చూడండి, బైబిల్ జ్ఞానాన్ని తెలుసుకుంటారు. థ్యాంక్స్ ఎవ్రీవన్. టుడే ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ బైబిల్ నాలెడ్జ్ and how they divided the Bible. There are 66 books are having written by the different authors. There are 40 authors are written in this book. People like the fishermen, some are prophets, some are kings, some are judges, and some are low caste people, some are leaders. There are many authors are different but used by God by the help of Holy Spirit. Through the guidance of God, the Bibles are written. It took time 1600 years. The history of the Bible, comparison of the two Testament, Old Testament and also New Testament. Old Testament books are 39 books. New Testament books are 27 books. Old Testament chapters are 929 chapter. New Testament chapters are 260 chapters. The Old Testament covered 4000 years. New Testament history or years are covered only 100 years. There are 31 authors in Old Testament. They are written. In New Testament there are 9 authors to write the New Testament books. The Old Testament verses are 23,214 verses are having. In New Testament 7,959 verses. This was a brief explanation about comparison of the Old Testament and New Testament. Now I am going to tell you the division of the Bible, how the divided the Bible. The Old Testament books are divided like this. First division, Pentateuch or Law. In this division there are 5 books are having. First one Genesis, second one Exodus, third one Leviticus, fourth one Numbers, and fifth one Deuteronomy. These 5 books are called as a Pentateuch or Law, which was written by the Moshe. And second division, this division is historical books. In these historical books there are 12 books are having. First one is Joshua, second one Judges, third one Ruth, fourth and fifth one second Samuel, sixth and second books first and second Kings, and eighth and ninth books first and second Chronicles, 10th one Ezra, 11th one Nehemiah, and 12th one Esther. These 12 books are called as a historical books that recorded these 12 books history. And third division is poetical books or wisdom books. In this division there are 5 books are having. First one is Job, second one is Psalms, and third one is Proverbs, fourth one is Ecclesiastes, and fifth one Song of Solomon. And fourth division is prophetical books. In this division divided as a subdivision also, like a major prophetical books and minor prophetical books. And minor prophetical books are having 12 books, and major prophetical books are having 5. And subpoint is major books. First one is Isaiah, second one Jeremiah, and third one Lamentation, and fourth one Ezekiel, and fifth one Daniel. These 5 books are called as a major prophetical books. Second subdivision is minor prophetical books. As I say that books are having 12 books, and first one Hosea, second one Joel, and third one is Amos, fourth one is Obadiah, and fifth one Jonah, and sixth one Micah, seventh one is Nahum, eighth one is Habakkuk, ninth one is Zephaniah, 10th one Haggai, 11th one is Zechariah, and 12th one Malachi. These are the Old Testament briefly division of the Bible and information of the Bible. And also I want to tell you the history was between Old Testament to New Testament. There is a big gap. And traditionally they identified that the Malachi to John the Baptist, since 400 years history between Old Testament to New Testament. The scholars has called as a dark period. In that time there was no prophets. There is no calls from God to man. There is no communication with God to man. So that's why they were divided as a dark period. Now I am going to tell you the New Testament division. The first, the gospel, which means good news. There are 4 gospels are having, which tells as a birth of Jesus, and the life of Jesus, and the ministry of Jesus, and death and resurrection of the Jesus Christ. It tells us more about Jesus Christ, how he lived on earth. So first one is Matthew, second one Mark, third one is Luke, and fourth one John Gospel. These are the 4 gospel as called as a gospel. And second division of the New Testament is called as a historical book. One book, that is Book of Acts, briefly tells as a church history, how the Paul was gone and disciples are gone to preach the gospel of good news. And third division of the books is epistles or letters. The third division is epistle or letters. There are 12 epistles and there are 5 subdivisions are having. First subdivision is early epistle. In this there are 3 books are having. First one is Galatians, and second and third one is first and second Thessalonians. Second subdivision is the major epistles, that is First Corinthians, Second Corinthians, and third one is Romans. These 3 letters are called as a major epistles. And the third one is the prison epistles. These prison epistles are having 4. These 4 epistles are written by Paul when he was in jail. First one is Ephesians, second one Colossians, and third one is Philippians, and fourth one Philemon. These 4 books are called as a prison epistle. Fourth one is pastoral epistle. In this there are 3 books are having. First and second Timothy, third one is Titus. These 3 books are called as a pastoral epistle written by Paul and particularly to the pastors. And fifth one is general epistle. In this there are 8 books are having. First one is Hebrew, second one is James, third and fourth one is first, second Peter, fifth one is Jude, sixth one, seventh and eighth one is first, second, third John. These 8 books are called as a general epistle. And the last one is fourth division is prophecy book. Only one book, that is Revelation. These are the briefly information about division of the Bible.